All right, folks, this is Harris Sultan. We already know how brutal the Islamic regime of Iran is. I have played you many videos of Iranian people being massacred, butchered, oppressed, tortured. I actually can't even play most of those videos here because of YouTube's policies. But I'll include the links in the description or in the pinned comment section. So anyone who thinks that we're just lying or making it all up, go have a look for yourself. And it makes it all the more tragic that we have so many people in the West who simp for these people. They literally simp for them. I can understand you hate Israel because in your warped worldview, you think that they're oppressing people. It's a settler, colonial, ethno-state, whatever buzzwords they use. Okay. But what doesn't make sense is how can you support these people? So I've brought you another story today. Have a listen to this Iranian woman. She will tell you what the Islamic regime did to two nurses who just cared for injured protesters. Protesters who were also injured by the regime. This video has obviously been dubbed into English using AI. Anyone who doubts the veracity of this video, I'll include the link to the original video in the description. You can go and check it out.
Exclusive information and documents that have been received by Iran International relate to the occurrence of a horrific disaster at Rajai Heart Hospital in Tehran. On the 18th of Day, two nurses working at Rajai Hospital.
Sorry, on the 9th of January, that's what she meant to say. Because what we know that the IRGC shut down the internet between the 8th and 9th and 10th of January. In those 2 nights, they killed up to 30,000 people. The Islamic regime itself has admitted to killing 3,000 protesters, which it called martyrs. So if they've admitted to killing 3,000 people, how many did they actually kill? Yeah, a lot of respected organizations have estimated the number to be around 30 to 40,000 people. But tens of thousands of people were also injured. And there were also reports of IRGC thugs going to hospital and shooting the injured protesters in their heads. And those who treated them, this is what happened to them.
Two nurses working at Rajai Hospital were detained for providing medical care to protesters and were repeatedly subjected to torture and severe assaults. Also on the 18th of Day, security forces entered Rajai Hospital and, after firing on some of the wounded, instructed the medical staff to refrain from treating the injured. Around roughly 30 employees at this particular hospital, almost half of them, defied this order, and at least 7 nurses continued with their treatment. These 7 unfortunate individuals were beaten and forcibly moved to the lower floors of the hospital building. Security forces quickly opened fire on 2 nurses, killing them in full view of their colleagues. Their bodies were found a few days later in Karizak Detention Center there. 2 of those nurses, at the time of arrest, were subjected to severe torture and gang rape. In some cases, foreign objects were used to rape them. Additionally, due to severe internal ruptures of the uterus, one nurse had her uterus completely removed, and the other nurse was also facing possible complete removal of her uterus.
I haven't heard of the Taliban using rape as a tool to oppress their own people. I've never heard of this. I am the biggest critic of the Taliban. I know the military in Pakistan has been oppressing its people. They've been arresting and harassing them, but they haven't been accused of mass rape like that. Lately, in the post-Imran Khan arrest eras, we have heard some of those reports, but prior to that, it had never happened. But there's one allegation that consistently keeps coming out over and over and over again out of Iran. That is that the IRGC thugs repeatedly rape their own women. This is how evil this regime is. I cannot imagine how brave these Iranian people are. If I was one of those nurses, I am telling you, I think I would have complied. I'm a coward. I'm admitting that. Which is why it angers me so much more that these people, they keep fighting. They keep doing what's right. These people don't deserve these people. And in the wake of this, have a look at this. These Hollywood celebrities who live in their glass houses, they deliver these speeches. Listen to this prick, Javier Bardem. Have a look at this idiot.
No to war and free Palestine.
Yeah. You got your applause, yeah? You got your applause. Well done. That's who these people are simping for. I just showed you the kind of people these idiots are simping for. Look at this one, another idiot. I am so outspoken. Yay. I don't have to pay any price to make glamorous, fashionable statements. Women are getting raped by this regime in Iran. And not just today. This is not an isolated incident.
Not a lot of politics talk tonight on the stage. We did have Javier Bardem. We know you're outspoken.
Right.
What was your reaction to hearing Javier call out for Palestine?
It was absolute pride and gratitude. Obviously, he is so outspoken and always has been, and I really appreciate his voice
Oh my God.
in a room like that where literally no one else said anything.
Literally.
You surprised that no one said anything?
No.
I'm surprised nobody said anything. Oh my God. Do they not research? Do they not look at what's happening? I mean, these people were falling left, right, and center for the videos of brutalized Gazans. Okay. Now I know Hamas, they played that really well. Nobody wants to see blown up children. Nobody wants to see that. Okay. Yeah, but you need a few dozen extra brain cells to understand why that is happening. But I understand when you see blown up kids, blown up people, a city destroyed, it's easy to say, I don't want any of this. I want this to stop. Okay. Okay. But where is your compassion now? Are you not seeing these videos of Iranian women getting shot in the head? There are women giving testimonies after testimonies, how they were brutalized by this regime, like this one. Look at this. Are you not watching this? Look at this. She was shot in the eye. I have seen hundreds of these photos. Who aims for someone's eye? These people get so angry when ICE detains people and ICE doesn't shoot people in the eyes. 2 people died, that unhinged Rachel woman and an Alexander Prithi guy. 2 people died. I shouldn't have died, but they died. Because they were there to create a scene. They were there to provoke. They were there to be a hindrance. Those 2 died and the whole country was up in arms. Are these lesser people? Are these people not worthy of your compassion? I really don't know what's wrong with these people. These Hollywood celebrities, can someone not go to them and say, hey, what do you think of this? What do you think of this video? Why are you supporting this regime? You were supporting the civilians of Gaza, but why are you supporting these mullahs?